Hello, class. A lot of times when people talk about diet, they tell you to eat a variety of foods and try some different things. Today we'll look at why are nutrients essential to the body and what are some of the different type of nutrients and what type of foods do we get those nutrients from in our diet. I have listed some of the vocabulary we'll be talking about in this lesson and some of the concepts. So make sure you pause the video and write down this vocabulary and the concepts in your notes so you can refer to them as you go through the video. By the end of this video, you should be able to explain the vocabulary and the concepts. So let's start with a look at nutrients. What are nutrients? Well, nutrients are these chemical substances that we get from food we eat. And there are some that are essential, meaning that we can only get these through our foods, and what they do is they help normal growth, maintenance, and development in our body. So as you see in the graphic, we need these things in order to grow and stay healthy. And there's 6 main categories of nutrients or essential nutrients, and they're carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, vitamins, fats, and water. And in this lesson, we're going to look at some of the food source, why they're important in the body, what they do in the body, and also what are some of the food sources for each of these nutrients. So what I'd like you to do right now is pause the video, make sure you get the vocabulary and the concepts, but also look at what are some foods that you eat on a daily basis. First, let's examine what are the functions of these essential nutrients. And let's look at each one separately. So carbohydrates are the main source of energy in your body. When your body looks for energy, it's first going to look for your carbohydrate source. And these are broken down in the body and stored in the body, while some are used immediately for energy. Protein is basically for growth and repair. So when your body is, all our cells, the basic building block of life is made of protein. So we need proteins to survive. And protein serves that function, that growth and maintenance in our body. Fat insulates our organs. Okay, and also can be used as energy, so that's kind of the second area the body will look for as far as energy. And water is involved in all the processes in our body, and we're 2/3 water, so water is extremely important in our body. And vitamins and minerals basically serve to be catalysts for the energy reactions or the chemical reactions in our body, and also to help us maintain those different activities in our body. So in order to get each of the 6 essential nutrients, we do need to have a variety of foods in our diet. And if you look on the chart, it breaks down some of the foods that we need to meet those different nutrients in our body. Now, carbohydrates, we're going to look at things like fruits, breads, grains, starchy vegetables, sugars. And usually want to have more of the complex carbohydrates than the sugars. But there's a variety of different sources for carbohydrates. Fats, we're looking at things like nuts, oils, and fatty fish, fatty meats. That's where we're going to get most of our fat sources from. Proteins, we're going to look at meats, dairy, eggs, beans as our main sources. And vitamins and minerals, again, the variety of a lot of fruits and vegetables, okay, but also our eggs and milk products will supply us a lot of our vitamins and minerals. So when you pause the video this time, think about, do you consume a food for each of those nutrients on a daily basis? And then if you don't, or if you do or you don't, list why or why not that is the case. So make sure that you can define all the vocabulary and explain the concept in your notes. Make sure you have all that. And if I asked any videos or any questions during the video, make sure you have that in your notes too. Submit these notes on that Google form to Schoology so you get credit. And the next lesson we're going to look at what are some of the different needs for each of these nutrients. Take care, and I'll see you next time.